food. And that was actually before the recession and inflation. So, where's your deep freezer? What have you been doing with this money? Because you didn't have that little white Jeep all the time for you to pay on. So what were you really doing with this money that you were selling those kids food stamps? $80,000 for the past 5 years. And this is what you have did with the money. Now, in my opinion, they might not want to take those kids from her, but they are definitely cutting into those benefits. See, this is what happens when you take things for granted. You took those kids for granted. You took your health for granted. You took all the help that people gave you for granted. How ironic that your name is Shanika Grant. See, God don't like ugly, and He's not too fond of cute either. And the things that you have done to these kids, how you have starved them, how you have mistreated them, how you have not cared and disregarded them and left them behind and left for them to sit on the floor to eat. God's seen all of that. Mm-hmm. You might not have a conscience and care about what kids eat or how they eat, but most people do. See, that's what separates real mothers from women like you who abuse and use the system just for their advantage. Like I said, it's nothing wrong with using the system and using housing and government and EBT and stuff like that. But while you're using these things, I feel like women should be coming up with some type of certificate, some type of degree, some type of business to where they're able to go outside and make money daily for their family in order to feed them. Because guess what? You don't know when Trump could pull the plug on EBT benefits. And at the end of the day, you still have to go outside and feed your family. Okay? And this is what you have done. I mean, I don't know if that bow was tied too tight around your head when you was doing all of this. But I think it was the rugs because no proper woman runs through no $80,000 in food stamps and they don't have not a deep freezer, a stockpile. You don't even have a stockpile. I know my son's grandma, she has a stockpile and she doesn't even have any kids in her home. So you don't have a stockpile. You don't even have a stockpile. You are one of those type of women that you should have definitely utilized coupons, stocking up, food pantry, all the resources that you could. But no, you didn't want to listen. You just did wanted to do what you wanted to do and thought that it was cute selling those kids food stamps to pay a bill and do this, that, and the third. No, ma'am, that is not what the food stamps card was for. And I don't know if somebody has stole this woman's food stamps because, like I said, it was a lot of hacking going on with these food stamp systems and stuff like that.